Hey, what's up guys? This is Rapid Fills here. And today I'm doing a video about how I scan. I got a couple questions last week asking how do I find the stocks that I trade, and here's the answer. Let me start off by, if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter at Rapid Fills. Right there I post my charts, my entries, exits, and some other thoughts and watch list. So let's jump into it. The answer is Finviz.com. Yes, I do not pay for scanners at this moment in time. I did in the past. I've tried a couple of them. It just distracts me. Usually I'm good off just selecting some tickers, watching them through the day, and be done with it. If you're not familiar with Finviz, Finviz is a free website to use. You can create an account for free and actually save some of your settings if you want. You can also go for the paid version of Finviz, which is 25 bucks, and it gives you real-time data for charts, screening, and maps, and intraday charts as well. So just to be brief here, you got the market, you got some of the top gainers, top losers, some of the earning, unusual volume, and whatnot, and then this section here gives you the technical scans. So if you click on it and you say wedge up, for example, it gives you all the stocks that wedging up in the market. You can see you have seven pages to go. Here we have some news, and then we have some upgrades and downgrades in oil and whatnot, and recommendations. This is a heat map. I think a lot of people are familiar with the heat map, and you can see which sector is green. As you can see now, financials are super green. JP Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and whatnot. And you can click on each one of the groups right there, and it pulls out kind of the chart on the right. So this is pretty much the rundown on Finviz. Just go check it out, finviz.com. It's a pretty cool place. Now the way I find my stocks off of Finviz is I usually go to the top gainers or top losers. Click on those, and you can see they have the chart, they have the company information. So you have the float, the short flow inside, ownership, dividends, whatnot. They have some news. They have a little bit on the company, and then they have the buys and sells of the C-suite of the company. So like the CEO and CFO, they bought shares, sold shares, and whatnot. I don't like this view. I just go strictly to basic. Basic gives you a little bit on the company, and then it gives you a better looking chart, or cleaner look per se. So when I do that, I go to filters again, and then I go to all, and this is how I filter the top gainers. Some of those gainers actually have low volume, and I don't want low volume stocks, so I go and filter out stocks that have to have over 2 million of volume. So now we have about 6 pages of charts. Something else I like to do is filter the float over 20, and now we have 4 pages to go. Another thing that I like to do is price, which is over 10, and now we're down to 2. And then I like to get the performance to, where's that performance? That weekly. And now we're back to 2. So now we have 2 pages from 6. It's not bad. So now I just strictly look at the chart and see what's going on. So I literally just grab a chart and start typing in the tickers. Okay, GRPN. Looking good. Had pre-market volume. It's trending up. It has aftermarket volume. So that tells me people are interested in the stock. So this stock might move on Monday. So what I do is I grab a note and I just type in GRPN. And since this is the second day, I call this the second day, because This is the first day of the move, and then we have the second day move, which is happening on Monday. So UFS. Let's look at the chart. UFS. So it had a little bit of volume pre-market, and then it's moving higher. This is a possibility. Again, it's a second day extended. It's not bad. So we can look at it. Now this one, we could look at it for maybe an extension to the 26. TDS as well, look good. Seal, I don't know about that stock. So I just keep going through these stocks and figure out what do I want to trade or what looks good for me. So after I create all this list of tickers, I wait for the next day. So the next morning, what I do is I go to another website, another free website, and it's called PreMarket Watch, PreMarket Scanner or Screener. So as soon as I go, as soon as I wake up, I pop this website open and I start going through the stocks. So one thing I want to look at is the pre-market change and then the pre-market volume. So if the stock has 2 shares traded pre-market, which is AVT in this case, I don't really want to look at the stock. You can see this, the stock just did not do anything. If people are not interested in the stock, that means the stock is not going to move because there is no demand and there is no supply. There is supply, there is no demand. But if the stock is actually moving like, let's call it Z right there, it had 700 shares traded pre-market, you can see the stock just went up, pull back, went up, pull back, went up, pull back, went up, pull back, went up, pull back. So there is demand for the stock. People are buying the stock, people are selling the stock, and this is what I want as a day trader, the stock to move up and down for me to capitalize on those moves. So Z is one of the things that I actually traded on Friday, and let's see if we can pull that open. Okay, here's a picture of my trade. If you want to actually look at this trade, go to my prior video, which is I trade recap my trades. So anyway, so PreMarket Watch, and plus I actually start looking for these stickers that I got from the prior day and see what's moving and what's not moving. If they do have pre-market volume, a decent pre-market volume, I'll keep them on watch. Otherwise, I'll just not watch them. Between what I got today as of the leaders and laggers, which is the gap downs and the gap ups, and the prior days plays. So for example, I played GRPN and I played Z on Friday. Those I'm going to be watching on Monday. And plus the list that I got from the Finviz scan, right? For example, FSLR looked pretty good. Where's FSLR? FSLR looked pretty good for me to trade on Monday. So I'm going to have that on the list and see if it actually makes the cut in pre-market. And then I narrow my stocks to 4 or 5 stocks to watch. And this is exactly my setup. I have 4 level 2s or montages to watch in deep the stocks, and then I have 4 other charts to just have random tickers on to watch. If either they didn't make the cut or something is really moving but I'm not really watching, or some of the low float stocks, especially lately, low float's been going crazy. So this is how I find my stocks. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, just follow me on Twitter, and this is your other way to actually find stocks, is I post my watch list in the morning. So in the morning I'll be posting my watches here. Here's one. Good morning, traders. I'll be watching today. Blah 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 blah. Good luck. And then I'll post my charts and my trades and kind of show you what I did and what I didn't do and why I did it sometimes and what's moving and what's not. So, yep. Follow me on Twitter. And if you have questions, let me know. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.